Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing another advent calendar. This time it will be a one brand advent calendar from Lush. Lush is a pretty well-known brand. It has actually a cult following. There are people who absolutely adore their products. Personally, although I do like their products to some extent, I think they are really fun, and this is, I believe, a non-cruelty natural brand. It definitely has some unique products comparing to mainstream beauty, but I would not call myself a huge fan. I've tried very few of their products, and now this advent calendar is really the very first bigger purchase that I have ever made from Lush. Although I have bought the calendar really to review it, I do have some personal preferences, and these will play a part in how I see this advent calendar. To me, advent calendars for the most part are value for money. I do like advent calendars because they allow me to try new products at a much lower price. As you might know, there are some advent calendars that offer literally 500% value comparing to the price. So if you are someone who very much likes beauty and makeup and you enjoy trying new things, then advent calendars are really a way to go. And since these are released literally just once a year, now is of course the best time to grab one of these if that's what you're looking for. When it comes to this advent calendar, I was a little bit shocked after researching it, to be quite honest, and this will play a part in how I see and review this calendar. So let's start from giving you the most essential info regarding this calendar. This calendar contains 25 products, most of which are actually full-size products. However, bear in mind that in Lush, a full-size product is worth about anywhere between £3 and £6, with a few exceptions. So it's not the same as buying other advent calendars, which contain products that usually range from, let's say, at least £5 to literally £100. This calendar contains pretty much products ranging in price from approximately £3 to, I believe the most expensive one was about £12. It comes in a beautiful box. You can actually reuse the outer box. When it comes to opening the drawers, once you've opened the drawers of this calendar, this is just basically a cardboard that covers the drawers of this advent calendar. Once you've opened these, you can't reseal them or close them, which means that this part of the calendar you cannot really use. But the outer box, which looks kind of like a trunk, it has clasps that you can close. This can definitely be reused, and the calendar on the outside is absolutely beautiful. Now, one of the clasps actually broke in transit. I mean, this is not a real trunk, so I wouldn't expect for it to be particularly high quality or sturdy. So the clasp broke. You can still close it, you can still put the clasp together, but I think it's worth mentioning that maybe you have to be a little bit careful with opening and closing this particular box. Some of the products in this calendar are Christmas exclusives, and you cannot actually purchase them separately at this point, at least. Off the top of my head, I cannot recall how many products are Christmas exclusives, but I think there's at least 5 of them. I will go through the products one by one, so I will tell you what is in which drawer. I would assume that every advent calendar from Lush is pretty much the same, so you find the same product in the same drawer in every advent calendar. That's how it usually works, but because I'm fairly new to Lush Advent Calendar, I don't know if this is definitely the case, so please bear this in mind. Now let's talk about the price, because this is where I have an issue with this calendar. This calendar retails for £185 or €235 or $299.95. As part of the research, as I normally do with advent calendars, I have actually checked the prices of the individual items on the Lush's website. And I have calculated the total. Now, bear in mind, as I've previously mentioned, that some of the products are Christmas exclusives. So these are not products that you can, at the moment at least, purchase on the Lush's website separately. They are featured only as a part of this calendar. However, these are of course comparable to some of the other items that Lush sells. So I have actually calculated their value based on a similar product that they are selling. So in terms of the type of the product, whether let's say that was a bath bomb, and the weight, because these are usually priced in a very similar way. So even though this advent calendar is definitely not cheap, it's actually one of the more expensive ones. It is up there with Space NK, Cold Beauty. It is a little bit cheaper than Liberty, but really not that much cheaper. According to my estimate, this calendar, the products in this calendar, the total value of them comes to approximately £160. And that is problematic to me as a consumer because I purchase advent calendars because I want value for money. And this definitely does not represent value for money at all. In fact, if you feel that you might not be using all of the products in this advent calendar, you are basically losing money, because if you pay £185 for 25 products and you don't use all of them and the value is already less than what you've paid, then you are making a little bit of a loss. This calendar is undoubtedly a beautiful calendar, and the products inside are definitely beautiful products. So if you are a huge fan of Lush products or Lush brand, or you're buying for someone who really loves Lush, then it might still be worth it for you. It's a wonderful experience to open advent calendars in the run-up to Christmas. That is a pleasure in itself, but I do think that this calendar is very much overpriced, and I've not up to this point come across an advent calendar that would be this overpriced. Most advent calendars, even from other brands like one brand calendars, they normally represent more in value than the price of the actual calendar. So this is really the very first one and the only one I've ever come across where actually the value of the products in the calendar comes to less than what Lush is asking you to pay for the advent calendar. So now that we got this out of the way, let's talk about the products. I will show you the products one by one. They are beautiful, smell absolutely amazing. I actually have them laid out behind me. I've been smelling them now for a few days because they've been sitting there for a few days, and they have this pretty intense smell. They're beautiful and they are most certainly will be a joy to use. In the drawer number 1, we have this little bear. This is the Sleepy Bear Bath Bomb. It's 95 grams and it does retail on the website for £2.95. It is meant to help you unwind and relax. I think I can't tell exactly because it's a mixture of different smells, but I think there's probably some lavender there. It smells really nice, really pleasant. I am not a lavender fan, but I really like the smell of this little bear. It also sparkles at the very top, the purple bit. I don't know that the camera will actually catch that. The second item actually reminds me meringue. I don't know if this is the look they were going for. This is called the North Pole Bubble Bar and it is 110 grams and it retails for £5.95. This is meant to be a cocoa scent, but I'm not entirely sure. It smells like bubblegum to me, to be honest. It smells like those little pastilles. I don't remember what they're called. You can get them in those teeny tiny packs. At least I could when I was a kid. I haven't had one of these in a really long time, but that's basically what it smells like. But it's absolutely beautiful. It's just a pleasure to look at. In drawer number 3 we have a cinnamon roll bubble bar. This is pretty chunky. It's 200 grams and it is worth £5.95. This is a Christmas release, but you can actually purchase it separately. As I said, it's about £5.95 and it's meant to smell like cinnamon and cloves. I was a little bit disappointed with the smell of this bubble bar because I love cinnamon, but I suppose maybe there isn't enough cinnamon in this bar. I smell cloves and kind of a soapy smell as well, but not so much cinnamon. It is a really big chunky bar though, so it should last hopefully a few baths. In the drawer number 4 we have Merry Christmas Shower Gel, 100 grams. This is the calendar exclusive, so this is a product you cannot actually purchase separately at this point. You never know, things change. This to me smells like a cough syrup that I used to have when I was a kid. I've not had a cough syrup in very many years, but it is described on the Lush's website as a cherry scent. There is some glitter. I think if you shake it up, it probably will mix up a little bit, although it doesn't seem to want to do that. I really like that Lush actually puts those little stickers at the back of some of their products just to say who actually prepared the product. It's, I think, a really cute human touch. And since everything is now machine made and machine packed, etc., it's just something that is endearing to me personally. There's a few products like this in this advent calendar and overall, I suppose, within Lush as a brand. In drawer number 5 is another bubble bar, and this is called Sleepy Bubble Bar. It is quite chunky again, 200 grams, retails for £5.95. And this is lavender and tonka scented. I actually had to Google what the tonka scent is meant to be like. I still don't quite know, to be quite honest, but there's a lot of different products and perfumes that, well, have a tonka scent. So again, even though it's lavender, it actually smells really fresh. Maybe it reminds me a little bit of a washing powder, but smells really pleasant, really nice. Again, kind of this pastels that I've mentioned previously, that's the kind of smell that a lot of Lush products actually have, with slightly different undertones. In the drawer number 6 we have a soap, and this is the Polar Bear soap, 90 grams, worth £5. It smells like marzipan, and I can tell you it smells like marzipan. If you've ever eaten marzipan, this is exactly what it smells like. It's lovely, I really like it. In drawer number 7 we have a little penguin. This is the Christmas Penguin Bubble Bar, 100 grams. I don't know, to me it smells kind of minty, to be honest. Gosh, but I've smelled now quite a few products, so it's pretty difficult to now distinguish different scents. However, according to Lush, this penguin combines citrus and floral scents. It is calendar exclusive, so you can't get it separately. It comes only as a part of the advent calendar. I have a coffee here because I've read somewhere or heard somewhere that coffee actually kind of neutralizes scents and smells. So if your senses are overwhelmed, like mine are kind of now, then drinking coffee and smelling coffee might help. In drawer number 8 we have another bath bomb, and this is Hey Hollywood Bath Bomb. This is a Christmas release, but you can purchase it separately. It is £5.95 and it is 200 grams. Really lovely, lovely to look at. It's a kind of metallic finish. I don't know if the camera is gonna pick this up. And according to Lush, it smells of peppermint. To me it smells kind of like coffee now. I don't know, it's a very pleasant scent. I'm not particularly great at describing scents, so if Lush says it's meant to be peppermint, believe Lush over me. Genuinely, that smells like cocoa and coffee to me. In drawer number 9 we have body butter. This is Lime Bounty body butter, and it is 45 grams. Apparently it retails for £9, which is actually quite expensive for body butter. Okay, it definitely smells of lime, but it actually reminds me cleaning products. I mean, it's a very pleasant scent, and actually cleaning products, they smell nice most of the time. But this is basically what it smells like. But honestly, £9 for this, that's a lot. In drawer number 10 we have another bath bomb. This is called the Cinders Bath Bomb, 100 gram. It's meant to smell like cinnamon fruit punch. Yeah, it does smell of cinnamon. It is calendar exclusive, so you can't buy it separately. In the drawer number 11 we have the Golden Pear body scrub, which has melted somehow. It's not even hot in here. Why has it melted? I literally have it all over my hands. So yeah, that's basically what it looks like when applied to the skin. It's this golden sheen. I don't know if you can see, but I am kind of covered in it now. So this is the pear. I have no clue why it melted. Nothing else melted as far as I can tell. And it does smell like pears, which is really pleasant actually. It is 110 grams and retails for £6. In the drawer number 12 we have another bath bomb, but this one is actually slightly cheaper than the other one, surprisingly. It is 200 grams, but it actually retails for £3.95, whereas the other ones normally retail for £5.95. This is the Twilight bath bomb, so it is meant to smell like lavender, but I'm hardly picking up any lavender scent, to be honest. It's actually a really pleasant smell. In the drawer number 13 we have another calendar exclusive. This is called the Christmas Bubble Bar and it is 100 grams. Initially when I looked at it I wasn't actually sure what it was. I thought it was like a cookie monster, but apparently it's a mouse. That's the ears, I suppose. It smells really fruity and it is described as smelling of candy, which I would completely agree with. This calendar is just making me hungry. In drawer number 14 we actually have two items. One is a shampoo bar, the other one is like a cork box for the shampoo, I suppose. So this is the box and this is the shampoo. Now I don't think I've taken it into account when I said that this calendar comes with 25 items. I think I've counted these as one item, so theoretically you actually get 26 items with the box. Now the Cork Pot, that's the official name, retails for £7.50 and the new shampoo bar weighs 55 grams and retails for £8. I've tried to learn what kind of hair this shampoo is for, but I think it's kind of like a universal shampoo, so it doesn't really specify on the Lush's website what kind of hair this shampoo is suitable for, so I would assume maybe all hair. I've never tried Lush shampoo, so I have no first-hand knowledge as to how good it might be for any hair, really. Drawer number 15 is another body lotion. It's called the Sleepy Body Lotion, 50 grams. Now this is kind of like a mini version, I think. I'm not entirely sure if the other one was also like a mini version. I have written it down as £9 per pot and that was 45 grams. This is also 45 grams, but I actually made a note that this retails at £9 for 95 grams. So in theory, this would be about for £55. It has a very, very faint scent. I can't quite tell what the scent is. I really can't describe it. It's very faint. I do wonder if I calculated the other one correctly or not, because if I didn't, then this calendar's value is even lower than I thought. In drawer number 16 we have another big bath bomb and that is 200 grams and it's called the Thunder Snow Bath Bomb. To me it looks like planet Earth, to be quite honest. The scent is described as mint chocolate chip. I would say I can smell some chocolate in this bath bomb and maybe a little bit of mint. It does kind of smell a little bit like hot mint chocolate. But the smell is actually quite faint, or my nose is just basically completely gone from smelling all of this. In drawer number 17 we have another soap and that is called the Baked Alaska soap. This is a Christmas release, but it is available for purchase separately at £5. It is 100 grams. And the scent has been described as lemon and grapefruit. I can definitely smell citrus, a lot of citrus, that's what I can smell. It's a very pleasant smell. Again, smells kind of like cleaning products. In drawer number 18 we have another Christmas release and this is called the Jolly Shower Gel. No glitter in it, unlike the other one. It smells like bubblegum to me, but it is described as cinnamon, cloves and orange. It is 100 grams and it is available to purchase separately at £6. Now, personally, this might be my very favorite product in this advent calendar, and that's because it smells like Christmas to me. Christmas of my childhood, basically. This is the Orange Pop Bath Bomb. It is 200 grams, retails for £3.95. To me, orange scent always reminds me of Christmas. Large oranges, they smell different to the little ones. And this is just the ultimate Christmas scent to me because of the large oranges that we used to eat at Christmas when I was a child. This is a Christmas release, but it is available to purchase separately. In drawer number 20, we have a candy cane, and this is a reusable bubble bar. It is 80 grams and retails for £4.50. It is a Christmas release, meant to have mint scent. There is some mintiness there for certain. Overall, kind of just smell of candy to me, to be fair. In drawer number 21, we have yet another lotion. This is called the Dream Cream Self Preserving Body Lotion, and this is one more product with lavender in it. Lavender and Turkish rose. I have no clue what that's meant to smell like. This product retails for £4.50. I'm not a fan of the smell, to be honest, even though it's quite faint, luckily, I guess, for me. In drawer 22, we have the Sleepy Bath Bomb. It's really cute. This again is a calendar exclusive, so not available for purchase separately. It is 200 grams and smells like lavender. Very pleasant smell, so not very lavender-like in my view, but it seems that Lush really likes lavender, because a lot of the products we have discussed today, according to Lush, are meant to smell like lavender. In drawer number 23 is another shower gel. Plum, is it Duff? Plum Duff. It actually spilled in transit a little bit, so the bottle is quite sticky. It is 100 grams and it is a fruity, earthy scent. It retails for £6. I smelled it, but I really couldn't tell what the smell was, to be honest. It's just like a mixture of a lot of different scents. Maybe it smells like wine a little bit. Definitely a slightly sweeter and heavier scent than the other products in this advent calendar. In drawer number 24, we have a lip scrub, and this is the Golden Pineapple Lip Scrub. It is 25 grams and it retails for £5.95. It is meant to smell of fruit, pineapple, ginger. It's edible. I think on the website it says to just lick it off when you're done with it. It does smell really nice, actually. Wouldn't mind eating that. And the last product is a perfume. It's a mini size of a perfume that they sell on their website. It is called Keep It Fluffy. Now the full size is 100 mils. This is 15 mils. So according to my calculation, it is worth about £12. I'm not gonna spray it because I want to gift it. I'm not entirely sure what this actually smells like, but I'm sure there's a description on the Lush's website. So these are all the products from the calendar laid out. So in this calendar, in terms of the type of the product, we have 7 bath bombs, 6 bubble bars, we have 2 soaps, 1 body butter, 3 shower gels, 2 body lotions, 1 lip scrub, 1 Cork Pot for the shampoo, 1 shampoo bar, 1 body scrub, and 1 perfume mini. So these are all the products in this advent calendar. There's, well, 26 products really if you count the Cork box for the shampoo bar. So you are getting 26 items. They are all beautiful items, smell amazing, they are good quality undoubtedly. I would have personally enjoyed having a calendar such as this to open before Christmas. However, because I am quite concerned about the value comparing to the price, personally I would not be buying it for myself. If I knew a huge Lush fan, then maybe I would splurge on it for them, but personally I would not be buying it for myself. I'd rather just buy the items that interest me separately, and I will not be using all of those items for sure. So to me, as someone who is not a huge Lush fan, it's just not worth it. This being said, if this is your thing, if you love Lush, then it's a wonderful treat before Christmas, so feel free to make your own decision as to whether it is worth it to you to spend £185 on this calendar. And this is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed the video and found it useful. If you did, then please do give it a like and please do subscribe to my channel. I would so appreciate it, and there will be more similar videos coming out very soon on top of course, my other regular content. So stay tuned for that, and I do hope to see you very soon. Bye, guys.